chip. So you can see. So would it be better this way? Alright, so you see both chips there. Alright, so basically we're just going to go to the lowest, the deepest chip. So we have two chips, so we'll take care of both of them. So we're going to do revolutions all around the whole glass to get it down and make it perfectly even. So I'm starting on a 270 grit and just get comfortable and go all the way around till I get both chips out. So the 270 will create like really smaller chips. So then after we do the 270, we will go to the next diamond, which is going to be 325. The higher the grit number, the smoother the glass will be. Check it and see we still have a little bit of the chips here. So we'll do one more revolution. We use water because that helps to cut down on the glass getting into your lungs. I think this should be good. You can see it's still a little rough. We have a little bit of the chip here, but the next diamond grit will be able to get that out. I'm going to quickly turn my machine off. $325 here. So these are magnetic, so all I have to do is just pull one off and put another one on. I don't have to unscrew anything, which is why I love this machine. It makes productivity go really well. Now I'm ready to go with the next. You do have to wet these. Good. Then you can go to a drip. Like that. Okay, so what this diamond disc is going to do is it's going to smooth out all the chips that the one before it created. So now we have like little chips all the way around the edge. Maybe 2 or 3 revolutions. Okay, so I don't see the chip anymore. You can see a little, well, this is water. You still see a little microscopic chips on the edge, but no longer a deeper chip. I'm going to go ahead and we'll shut this one off and we'll start doing some smoothing pads. We're going to go with the brown, which is, I believe this one's a 325. Then you have a 400 and then you have a 600 smoothing pad. And then you have, if you need it, with more of the thicker glasses, you will need the polishing pad and cerium oxide. Okay. So again, magnetic, and I'll just put that in place. Make sure none of the little bristles are going to grab. And some water on there. Okay. back to another little drip. Still see feel the chips on the edge, but because it does have like a roundness, at this point what I like to do is to start to kind of round the rim, and that will take out the chips on the edges here. And I'm kind of like maybe a 35-degree angle, then I'll kind of go up to about a 45, and then I'll go up to about a maybe a 70, and just keep angling up, and that kind of gives the roundness into the edges. So I do still feel a little bit of some chips, so I'll just repeat that process. Start with the edge again. And I'm not putting any pressure, I'm really letting the disc do the work. I'm just supporting it so it doesn't, the revolutions of the disc doesn't pull it out of my hand. Alright, well that feels wonderful. Okay, so now we'll go to the 600, sorry, the 400. You gotta let it slow down. Alright. This is the 400 grit. So at this point, we pretty much got all the chips out of it. We're just trying to, right now this is probably giving it more of a satin finish on the rim. Okay, and look at the edge. So I can take chips out of glass and crystal. If you have a, even a decorative piece that you just want a sharp edge smoothed out, you can take care of that. We can't really do anything with teeth or, like cut glass that has teeth on the edges because of us working with a flat area. You would need something more on a wheel, so we can't, really do too many items, but we can definitely take care of stemware and get it ready for your next occasion. So one more disc, and then I think we're going to be done. So like I said, with thinner glass, we can get away with just going to the 800 600 grit, I believe this is.
How often do you go through these plates, these different polishing
diamond
grits? Yeah, the diamond, yeah.
Well, so far, I've had this machine for about 2 years, and I haven't had to replace anything yet. So they do last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a diamond disc gets, kind of cluttered with glass, resin, we'll take this and just go straight across it. It sharpens all the diamonds, so it does help the diamond disc to last a lot longer. And I can't think of what it's called, but it's basically a sharpener. It almost reminds me of something that, you put in a bird cage for them to sharpen their beak.
Mm.
So, yeah. So each time you put a disc on, you can hear how much less noise you have, because
How often do you depend on the noise that you're listening to decide whether you're close or not?
Well, it's not so much the noise as it is just feeling it, with the, touch. And as I'm rotating it, you can still see the chip each time it comes around, so you're able to, see the chip when at the beginning. You'll know how far to go down, but when you get to those microscopic little chips, it really helps with touch. And seeing it, holding it against the dark background. So a lot of times, like after I get to this point, if I want to check and make sure that I have all the chips, I like to put it on a dark background and check it. And I'm going to take my towel and we'll wipe the drops off, drops of water. Yeah, there you go. You can see. It's perfect. No more chips.
Yeah.
Feels perfectly smooth. And I'll demonstrate how I get to the inside, because of me having a flat disc. What I like to do is, if I have chips on the insides of the rim, I have handheld pads. I get these from His Glassworks. This is a little diamond pad. So I will take and dip it in some water and just kind of smooth out those edges. And of course, you got diamond, then you have smoothing pads. Once you do the diamond, you can smooth out all the chips on the inside. If you have a chip that you're possibly wanting to smooth out yourself, I would recommend you get a set of these handheld pads. We have diamond and all the smoothing pads. Usually when I do the inside, I just go with the diamond, because it doesn't really affect, because you're just doing it right on the edge, just to smooth it out, to take out that sharpness. All right, and I'll let you. It's very smooth. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.